Am I the asshole for refusing to attend therapy sessions with my sister who is doing an inpatient psych stay? This is really bothering me. My home life's more toxic than before now, so I, 16 ma'am, need advice and an honest answer of whether I'm TA. I have one sister, 17, who was always a problem kid. When we were little, she was violent without remorse. She didn't discriminate against any one person in particular. You just had to be close enough for her to hurt you in some way. I was a frequent target, and so was a kid in her class who was always seated next to her by teachers. She got into trouble at school for it all the time, and CPS got involved twice before she was 10. I remember being interviewed by someone from CPS and showing them the bruises, cuts, and other injuries I still had. My parents were ordered to get her evaluated and sent to therapy. The second time, a whole new evaluation was ordered, but I don't think she ever got a diagnosis back then. They tried, sure, but I don't ever remember hearing them talk about an actual diagnosis. But I could have been kept out of it too. They were also told to get me a lock for my door and to never leave us alone. At that point, I was allowed to stay at friends' houses more, and I sometimes spent several overnights at my best friend's house for my safety and because they were willing to give me a real break from her. My sister got expelled from school twice, once in 2018 and again in 2021. After she was expelled from school the second time, she hurt me really badly. I was in hospital for a few days getting scans on my head because of her, and she went for her first inpatient stay. She got home a week after I did, and because my parents hadn't got her into a new school yet, I was forced to be around her 24/7 until I was considered safe to go back to school. In that time, we were both home from school. She tried to choke me out, and she tried to hurt my head again. Her behavior got even worse, and she was running away, getting arrested, and all kinds of things. I spent an entire month living with my best friend's family because of stuff at home and my sister's threats to kill me. Then in April this year, she was sent on an inpatient psych stay for an extended period. I forget how my parents were able to pull it, but I think CPS and some charity got her in under some financial aid so they could get her in for longer. They couldn't afford it with insurance or anything otherwise. Because of this, they got her diagnosed, and a few things were mentioned, but antisocial personality disorder was one my parents talked about. In July, her therapist started to recommend therapy sessions with each of us. My parents went, but I refused. I told them I didn't want therapy with her, and I don't care about a relationship with her or helping her recover. I said I care more about not being assaulted anymore. They said therapy would help with that and is the only way for her to recover enough to stop. But I know even though she does apologize in sessions that she also abuses our parents verbally in them and says really awful things. She told them she hates them for having me because she wishes she were an only child. She has even told them how she has wanted to murder me for years and basically dissect me like a frog in school. I don't want to sit there and listen to her say that shit. My parents didn't want to tell me about it either, but I can see in their faces how disturbed they are every time they get home from a session. My parents are now totally pissed at me for refusing to go to the therapy sessions, and they try so hard to change my mind. They even try putting my sister's success or failure onto me, and they say I should be evaluated for saying I don't care about her getting better. They said I'm supposed to be understanding because she's sick and she's getting the help to be better, but I don't think she wants to be if she's saying stuff like that. Am I the asshole?